This is Help Wanted, the show that tackles all the big work questions you cannot ask anyone else. I'm Jason Pfeiffer, editor-in-chief of Entrepreneur Magazine.
And I'm New York Times bestselling author and money expert, Nicole Lapin.
The helpline is open. You are waiting for something, and the waiting is excruciating. What are you waiting for? It could be anything. A project in limbo, a thing you pitched, a decision from someone, a response to your email, whatever it is, you cannot let it go. You think about it. You obsess over it. It distracts you from other work. It absorbs your happiness. So today, I'm going to give you a way to separate yourself, to claw back some mental energy, to just give yourself a break. And I'll start by sharing how it helped a producer I know who kept asking, when will these damn people reply? I bet you have asked that question too. I was recently talking with a producer who is pitching a big project. She has spent years working on this thing. It is impressive. And now she is in touch with some big deal people at some big deal companies who might spend big deal money on her, but also they might say no, which would crush her. 3 weeks ago, her agent had a call with the guy in charge. Now everyone is just waiting for the guy in charge to make a decision. And waiting and waiting. And this producer is obsessing. Waking up in the morning full of anxiety, unable to focus on other tasks, just thinking and thinking. Is there something she can do, something she can say, someone she can call? She asked me what to do. And I told her this: throw it into the ocean. Throw it into the ocean? All right, stay with me. It's a metaphor. Here's the thing you probably know. Ocean waves can be huge, literally 100 feet huge. You've probably seen them in movies. You know, the big deadly wave that crashes on the ship, kills everyone. Now, here's a thing you might not have known. Those waves are super common. They're called rogue waves, and by one scientific estimate, 10 of them are happening across Earth at any moment. Consider that. Literally right now, as you listen to my voice, around the world somewhere, there are 10 insanely huge waves just moving across the ocean, rising 100 feet tall, murderous monsters, fierce and angry and loud, and nobody will ever see or know they existed. There is no record of them. Their only witnesses are fish. They are incredible events that happen without our knowledge, just as we are not aware of epic shark battles and thunderous lightning storms and any other number of crazy, ferocious oceanic things. So what's the point of this? It's this. We often think that things need our attention. But the truth is, they often don't. Something big is happening in your life right now. You're thinking about it a lot. Why? Your brain is searching for an action to take. You want to do something about it. But sometimes there is nothing to do. Thinking about it does nothing. A wave right now, let me remind you, is rising 100 feet over the ocean. Not just one wave, 10 of them. It'll happen with or without you. It does not need your thoughts. So what if you took this thing that you are worried about, this thing that you cannot do anything about, that you are just thinking and thinking and thinking about? What if you took that thing and just tossed it on top of that wave? And how do you do that? Well, you let it slowly float there itself. Look, I get it. I cannot just tell you to stop thinking about something. It doesn't work like that. The producer who I told you about earlier, she said to me, if I could just stop thinking about it, I would do that. Yeah, of course. In fact, I bet it feels counterproductive to not think about it because your brain wants to do something and you're trying to instruct it to not do something. You are trapped in a terrible cycle that kind of goes like this. It's like, don't think about it. Think about what? Oh, that thing. Now I'm thinking about it. Don't think about it. Think about what? Oh, that thing. Now I'm thinking about it. Don't think about it. Now think about what? Okay, you get it. So what if that's not the goal? What if being on that ride is not the goal? What if thinking about it a lot is not the goal? What if instead you asked yourself this question: what else requires my attention? Now you're acknowledging something else. You're acknowledging this thing is in my head. It will not go away easily. But there are other things that I need to do. So, what are they? Well, you can make a list. Make a list. What needs you right now? What is the best spend of your time right now? Now work on that and tell yourself that other thing belongs in the ocean. The next time you feel distracted by the thing that you're waiting on, and this could happen 1 minute after listening to this podcast, just go back to it. Go back to that question. What can I do right now? And what belongs in the ocean? I am not saying this will be easy, but I am saying that you are a person of action. You want to do things. You want to take control. So let's embrace that, but also recognize its downside. Hey, can we bring some ocean sounds in? I feel like that would be appropriate for this next part. Okay. The thing is, you can't do everything all the time. Some things are on pause. Some things are out of reach. So the more you focus on what you can do, the more you let go of what you can't do and let it just slide into the ocean where life goes on without us. Out there in the ocean, waves rise and fall and rise again, existing, churning, being big and important. Just because you're focused elsewhere, that doesn't mean it's not happening, but it doesn't need you yet. And one day, hopefully soon, a wave will come towards you. It'll be time to take action, time to do something. And so you will put down the other things that you're doing, and you will stand up and you will say, finally, let's do this. That essay you just heard originally appeared in my newsletter, which is called One Thing Better. It's a companion to Help Wanted. Each week, I send out one way to improve your work and build a career or company you love. You can find it by going to onethingbetter.email. That is indeed a web address. onethingbetter.email. Help Wanted is a production of Money News Network. Help Wanted is hosted by me, Jason Pfeiffer.
And me, Nicole Lappin. Our executive producer is Morgan Lavoie. Do you want some help? Email our helpline at helpwanted@moneynewsnetwork.com for the chance to have some of your questions answered on the show. And follow us on Instagram at Money News and TikTok at Money News Network for exclusive content and to see our beautiful faces. And maybe a little dance.
Oh, I didn't sign up for that.
All right, well, talk to you soon.